Hey everybody, it's Sharon coming to you live from the orchard. It's cloudy but very squinty today, so we missed the last couple days for orchard update, and the trees definitely have made some progress. So I dragged my dad out here and we're gonna talk about where we are on the apple bloom. So there you go.
Okay, this is where most of the buds were a week ago. Bud is opened up and you have 5 flowers. This is called the king flower. It's always the biggest apple on the bunch. This is too many apples, by the way, when you get into the later season. Anyway, they've all separated and they're all growing. This is the pink. Why isn't the blossom pink? This is the edge of the blossom. So as soon as that opens, it'll be all white. Now, this is a late blooming tree. It's a golden delicious. All right, let's go over to a early blooming tree and see what we've got.
So like my dad said the other day, when the apple is ready does not determine when it blooms, oddly enough. So Ida Red is a later variety and yet it blooms earlier. Hi Chris, Mr. Gilner is checking in.
Okay, here we are. The Ida Reds are coming right along. Here's your typical Ida Red blossom right now. The king flowers opened up and the other 4 guys are progressing. This guy's going to be open tomorrow. These will be open in a few days. This whole tree will probably be in full bloom by Monday at the latest.
This is a scraggly one. How old is this tree?
This is very old. This is 1969 maybe.
1969, if people didn't hear that. Hey Joe. If we get anything wrong, Joe, just correct us, okay?
Here's trying to find a blossom where everything is opened up. Each apple is opened up. There's one right there. All right. So, all right, we still have.
The background is very helpful, by the way. We figured that out from the last one.
There's your king flower. He's opened up, ready for business. He's ready for the bees. This guy's ready for the bees. Now these guys are just another few days later. Now, if you had a year with a heavy frost tonight, you'd lose these 2 guys, but these guys would survive because they're closed in. This little, and the blossom leaves keep the insides, the sexual parts, from freezing. So that's why they don't all open at once. It's to protect the tree from losing its whole crop.
Yeah. So the other thing with the bees, we've called, I think, about 15 beekeepers, and we can't seem to get anybody to bring bees over this year, unfortunately. So the bees don't like to come out when it's cold or when it's rainy or any of those things. So that's always a big challenge too sometimes. Some years
they like it over 60 degrees. They're pretty fussy.
Yeah. So
the wild bees aren't as fussy. They'll be out on a day like this at 55 or 50 and they'll fly in the wind. Honeybees don't like to fly in the wind, takes too much energy. So
yeah,
we're depending on the wild bees to germinate, pollinate.
Hudson is noticing something, I don't know what, or he's just barking for fun.
Well, he's just heading off the bandits at the border.
All right, so hit us up with your questions. Obviously, we don't want the bloom to come too early. It's still pretty early, but
oh yeah, early bloom is just
very dangerous.
Creates a lot of problems.
We lost probably 40% of our crop a few years ago with that it was post-bloom. It was a post-bloom freeze, right? It was
yeah, we've lost a lot of apples on the 25th of May one year. In fact, the year Sandy and I started farming, 1962, we lost a big part of our crop on August. It was either May 25th or May 27th.
Yeah,
so you never know what's going to happen with the crazy weather.
Yeah, especially these days. Crazy is the new normal.
Yep.
So give us some thumbs up. If you have any questions, we'll do another update in a few days. And we'll check back in with you, everybody. Thanks for watching and checking in. Bye.